Okay, Coach Kaufman, Iron Sharpens Iron Camp here in Indiana. What do you think of this camp system that these guys have put on here?
Well, I think we've been coming here in some capacity, whether it be the Iowa one, Indiana, or Illinois. The Illinois one is kind of in our, home ground. We help out a little bit at it. It's where a lot of our kids go. But we've been going since year 2, so I think it's about 8 years in a row between the 2 schools I've helped out at, and it's hard not to come back each year. Our kids love it. They love the environment, whether they come here. I'm kind of partial to the travel part, getting the team together, because when we go to the one at Illinois Wesleyan, they don't stay the night. So it's a commuter one, and I still love it, but I really like them staying together, getting to know each other, doing all this stuff outside. When we go to the one that's in Bloomington Normal, which is where all of our kids live, all the outside activities are stuff that they've done, time after time, whether it's the pool, the movies, putt-putt, bowling. Whereas here we bring a team, they go do stuff they haven't done before in an area they haven't, been to, and they kind of bond, and I love it. They bond during the day, they bond, afterwards, in the morning. So it really builds those close-knit relationships that are key to any team.
Okay, so everybody knows that in Illinois, it's not a secret anymore. You guys are in the hotbed.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. It's hard to win in Illinois.
Yeah.
You have great tournaments in season. Obviously, your state tournament's hard to win. I mean, look at the Fargo results. I think that speaks for the state of Illinois. It's tough to win there. Is this something where you can build state champs off this camp system and get kids better in the offseason?
Yeah, and we are a 3A team in Illinois, which is just tough, tough as nails. And regional, sectional, state, the whole tournament is tough, whether it's 1A, 2A, 3, but 3 even more, you gotta sometimes beat national ranked kids just to make it to state. So our schedule is pretty tough in Illinois, just because we have to face those 3A teams, constantly. But this gives us an opportunity to face those tough kids, but also the kids are kind of new to the game, experience level, our JV kids. I love that they have a beginners kind of rookie, kind of takedown type thing where they let the guys that are struggling a little bit. The guys only gotten a couple wins or so to get matches. So, and then they have an all-star duel that we've had kids in the past where our studs get to wrestle and get to push themselves against kids that they won't ever see. I think a couple years ago we had our kid faced a kid from Florida. A kid faced a kid from Missouri. Someone we're not going to see during the year. So it's nice to get that, and but also on the other end get the younger kids some experience against kids their level. Because on our schedule we don't always get that. Sometimes it's single duel. We're a couple hours away from Chicago, so it's hard for us to always get those all level duels that with the competition. So here we get everything. We get the middle, the younger kids, and the experienced kids that are good. So.
One thing you want people to know about your guys' experience, the kids' experience, your experience, what would it be with Iron Sharpens?
I mean, for the cost, there's really nothing that compares. Especially with everything that you get out of it. The counselors that you get. With how big it is, our kids are amazed at how much one-on-one time they get with these, stud counselors. How much, those guys, really spend time with. You got Johnny DeJulis, you got Dylan Palacio, you got all those guys that are here all the time. They're here every single day, and they take time out to go, coach the kids, and it's awesome. And it's something that you don't see a whole lot, And I take a step back sometimes when those guys come over because they're getting something new and something different. And for everything they get, the duels, the experience, the bonding, the counselors, it's hard to beat.
Coach, you got anything else for me?
No, should be good.
Hey, thank you for the time.
Yep.